Minnow Kit frowned slightly as she stared overhead at the branches that swayed in the wind across MeadowClan's territory. When the kits had first been rescued, the flowing branches had been covered in dark green leaves and bright purple blossoms. The first few days, she had been enchanted with those blossoms. They were so unlike any of the tiny flowers that grew in the sands around Branch Clan's beaches. Their scent had been so enchanting. The smallest breeze carrying the scent of the flowers had seemed to calm Minnow Kit's nerves, no matter how nervous or upset she was. But now, the leaves overhead were changing, slowly turning shades of orange and red. Many of the bright purple blossoms had disappeared practically overnight, and had taken with them their calming scent. And the breeze, it felt different here, away from the beaches and the salty waves, but it carried a slight chill at night that made the kids curl up closer to one another in the nursery. All of these small signs wove together to remind Minnow Kit that time was passing. And here they were, still deep within MeadowClan. Excellent! Jasper Gaze's voice, bright with pride and slightly winded from all the darting back and forth that he had been doing, brought Minnow Kit's attention back to the ring of kits around her. At the MeadowClan deputy Fern Creek's insistence, the kits had been gathered together early before sun-high to practice their pouncing with Jasper Gaze, while the rest of the MeadowClan warriors went off hunting. There had been no food in the prey pile to go around this morning, but the kits had been distracted from their increasingly growling stomachs by taking turns pouncing on Jasper Gaze, sometimes more than one at a time, and the warrior had made a game out of it, for the most part. Your pouncing form is strong, Wave Kit. Jasper Gaze smiled down at Minnow Kit's larger sibling, who was practically puffed up twice his size from the striped warrior's praise. Already your back legs are very strong, and you're shaping up to be a fairly big warrior, too. Jasper Gaze chuckled and darted a paw out, batting at Wave Kit's long back legs lightly. Recently, Wave Kit had sprouted up in size, already a paw taller than his littermates, and the heavy diet of rabbit in MeadowClan seemed to have put back some of the bulk on his frame that Minnow Kit and Frog Kit's daintier frames lacked. It had made playing warrior and prey with him more than a little painful. Minnow Kit couldn't help but feel a little grateful this morning that her brother's energy had been mostly taken out on a warrior instead of her poor ears. What should I do to become stronger, Jasper Gaze? Wave Kit meowed, standing as straight as he could, his ears perked. Jasper Gaze smiled and glanced over the gathered kits, a sudden glimmer of warmth in his eyes. You want to be stronger, huh? Jasper Gaze murmured, almost to himself. Of course, Wave Kit meowed, his voice unusually intense. I want to grow to become stronger and be a warrior, like you. You protect us and feed us, but I want to be stronger so I can help. A warrior shouldn't rely on someone else to take care of them. And I'm a warrior too. Or I will be soon. Or, well, at least soon enough. Sort of. But I want to start learning now. I'm not going to be a kit forever. Jasper Gaze blinked his amber eyes in surprise, a slow smile spreading across his face. You really feel that way, huh? You want to become a warrior. The striped cat shook his head, though the smile didn't leave his face. All right. Well, maybe it'd be okay to start a little more training, like having you pounce on the side of the trees to strengthen your legs. A small cheer went up from the more energetic kits. Minnow Kit frowned slightly, a spider thread of worry emerging as she glanced between the way her brother Wave Kit was staring at Jasper Gaze with such bright, adoring eyes. But before she could think any further, the scent of flowers caught her attention, and all the kits went silent. What is going on here? Petal Star purred, her voice somehow gentle, reassuring, and utterly commanding. The great white cat strolled into the ring of kits, sweeping her long, fluffy tail across a few of them as she passed. My, What are all my little kits so serious and intense about this morning? Shouldn't you all be playing? I have missed hearing your happy sounds today. Petal Star. Jasper Gaze hesitated, a flash of worry in his eyes. Sighing, he turned to his leader. We thought to teach the kits a few practical skills to improve their strength. Oh? Petal Star's voice was light, but somehow her tone held a sharp bite to it that made Minnow frown. Jasper Gaze was silent for a long moment as he and Petal Star stared at one another. Minnow felt the fur on her back ripple, and she narrowed her eyes. Although neither cat was saying anything, it almost felt as though they were talking, at least with their look, about something familiar to both of them. Finally, Jasper Gaze sighed again and nodded towards the prey pile. Of course, kits should be kits, Petal Star. It is their cherished youth, and it brings us all joy, but the prey pile lies empty. Petal Star frowned and turned her head slightly, glancing through the bushes at the empty prey pile beyond. Her eyes narrowed and she stiffened for a moment, then turned back to Jasper Gaze with a flick of her tail. So it seems. For once there was a sharp hint of annoyance in her voice, though it seemed to disappear like a ripple in water, almost as quickly as it had arrived. Well, if that is the case... Petal Star narrowed her eyes, then turned towards the kits around them, a calm smile returning to her face. Kits still deserve to be kits, so do not worry, my darlings. We will protect and cherish you for as long as you little ones are curled up in our nursery, after all. There is no need to worry or to push yourselves to grow into warriors just yet. Just be happy. Your happiness brings me such joy. Petal Star purred, leaning down and gently nuzzling Coral Kit, who blinked in surprise and offered Petal Star a shy smile. Though, if you wish to make a game of it, my darlings, there is a way you could help after all, even as young and small and precious as you all are. Petal Star glanced at Jasper Gaze, who sighed and nodded, glancing almost regretfully over the gathered kits. With a soft purr, Petal Star continued. While you play today, my kits, keep an eye out for the many bugs that crawl and fly through the air of our clan territory. If you want, try catching them and bringing them to our medicine den. The medicine cat will be back soon, and any of the bugs you find, my darlings, might be the right ones that I will be able to do something very, very special with. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge here in Meadow Clan, where we have Glow Kit currently playing with Wave Kit as the night deepens and the prey pile remains empty. Look at this! This is a travesty! This should not happen in a clan! How am I going to keep all of these kits alive, Meadow Clan, eh? This is what happens. This is what happens when you just have all the kits you want and you don't actually do anything to make sure that you keep like the population in check. This is why you should just go have kits anytime. This is a harsh, brutal lesson, or at least it feels like a harsh and brutal lesson, but it is not harsh and brutal just yet because we have not had any illnesses. We have not lost any of our kits to anything. But considering that the prey pile is empty, I think Wave Kit actually just like ate the last bird. So thanks, Wave Kit. The prey pile is empty and some of the kits are really starting to get pretty hungry. We might be running into some real trouble for the first time in Meadow Clan, and the illusion of safety, security, an easy laid-back life where Petal Star wishes all of the kits to know they must never fret about anything may finally start to crack a little bit, and maybe we'll get a chance to see through those cracks some of Meadow Clan's actual actual motives. So hopefully that'll be really fun to watch unfold. For now, today is going to be the day where we are going to be watching like a hawk on all of the motives for our cats, you guys, because we have how many kittens again? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a dozen! We have a dozen freaking kittens! How am I going to feed all of them? What are you doing, Petal Star? I'm going to make her come over here and we're going to begin the day. Wow, I didn't realize that she had mastered the hunting skill. Dang. Like, why are you carrying around an assassin beetle, Petal Star? Okay, we might have to deal with that in just a little bit too. But yeah, she actually mastered, let's see, Alpha Pet is 700. She actually mastered the hunting skill. She does not have Alpha Pet. And for those of you who are wondering, Alpha Pet is a special lifetime reward that our cats can have that allows them to have increased heightened senses for searching for prey or collectibles. And it results in better hunts. And I like to grant some of the lifetime rewards to our cats when we get going. Not the ones like, you know, the bottomless pet bowl or the cloning machine, but I like to grant like the super smart pet. I like to grant the alpha pet, maybe even the attitude adjustment if a cat, or like the fertility treatment, if a cat has earned it through the course of their lifetime. And getting alpha pet really is a reward for all of our top warriors so that they can try to do more hunting and fill up the prey pile so that everybody can eat. So all right, you're gonna get back over here. 3, 4, 5, let's see, 4, 5 out of 10. And she can do 10 total searches for prey inside of the clan territory right here this morning. So like, or this evening. So we're going to just get going. Like Fern Creek is already working on it. She actually has some fleas. And I think Petal Star was just hunting a spider, possibly to try to help her with the fleas, but we didn't get the spider. And it looks like Mel is watching over Glowkit and Wavekit as they play at the edge of the territory. So I hope Wavekit isn't trying, like, I think they're just playing. Like, it doesn't look like they're trying to make an escape for it or anything. But I wonder if Mel would be a little worried. And she has a rainbow beetle? When did you get that, Mel? When did you get that? Oh my gosh. And she actually wants to sniff Glowkit, so we'll have her come over and give him a little sniff. But Mel is quite the curious cat. It's going to be very interesting to see what she's up to. But let's go ahead. I think Petal Star would call Wavekit back over and have him return to clan territory as well. Oh, and Dawnheart caught a rhinoceros beetle. Yes, good job, Dawnheart. Some food. Oh, actually, we have to save all of the beetles. And that is actually what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be saving all of the bugs that we are catching because Petal Star has requested it. So for some reason, the leader of this clan, of Meadow Clan, has requested that all of the bugs that be caught in the meadow be brought to her so that she can do something special with them with the medicine kit. Blossom Kit, no! Oh my goodness, Blossom Kit, already. This is why I was nervous. This is why I was so worried. Blossom Kit is like super duper hungry and starving. Give me just a second. And all right, as long as she doesn't get more hungry and more starving, then we don't have to do anything about that. But we're going to be on this. I have to keep all these kits happy so that they don't like die or anything like that. Come on, Blossom Kit, wake up. Wake up and scratch on this, and then we're going to get you some food. I think your mother Dawnheart would be very eager to make sure she's fed. So ideally, we're supposed to take all of the beetles to Petal Star. But I mean, I guess if the kits are hungry, they're going to eat the beetles that they were told to help collect. So we're going to bring the beetles over here. Not the rare rainbow beetle, the extraordinarily unusual ones. We'll give those to Petal Star, at least Blossom Heart. I don't know if Mel would give it to Blossom Heart, though. I feel like Mel really hides her prey unless the kits need to eat it. And a rainbow beetle can bring a kit back from the brink of death. And I think she'd be really nervous for her kits right now because she has a little gray kit and she's got little mint kit. So I feel like Mel would be super nervous. And where's Orso? Because I feel like Orso should be concerned. Oh no, Orso has fleas too. But I feel like Orso would be concerned for the sake of his kits too. So let's go ahead. We're going to have Orso come and stalk for prey. He can stalk only 4 times per territory until he gets a higher level. But what other kits need any attention? Alright, it looks like Bumble Kit. It looks like you need to scratch something too. So why don't you go ahead and scratch something? And it looks like Bee Kit is getting a little hungry. And he also needs to maybe... Oh, and Fern Creek caught an iguana! There you go, Fern Creek. Alright, so today is mostly going to be an actual, like, just playthrough day where we dash from place to place. Alright, come on, little one. Are you scratching? We need to feed you. You need to come over to the prey pile, please. Are you... There we go. Alright, hopefully she'll get a chance to eat that before the other cats come. Because the little ones should have a chance first. And I feel like, yeah, Dawnheart... Oh, Dawnheart, you didn't do any of your searches. Come on. I just assigned you to what? Like, okay, she has 9. And the thing that she caught, she hunted on her own. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't do it. Alright, let's go ahead and get her doing 5 searches. And then we'll have more searching in just a little bit here. But yeah, today is going to be a day where we just try to do some hunting, some gathering, and for some reason, we're ideally supposed to save all of the insects. So says Petal Star, who is even beginning to do some of the searching on her, or like some of the prey hunting on her own. And normally she doesn't really seem to remember to check the prey pile for some reason. And she doesn't really seem to remember that she should be hunting for prey. That's something she leaves up to her warriors. But we're going to go ahead and let the lovely Lavender, who actually wants to catch a fish, and maybe speak to Frog Kit about any fish catching techniques. So it looks like she's a little curious about that and may have heard rumor that Frog Kit and some of the others know how to actually catch fish. All right, and Summer... I actually need Summer to do a little bit of work. As weird as that sounds. Summer, you need like water. Your mood should never go down, Summer, because she's just the forest spirit. But Summer does need to have some magic skill. I hope she does. Let's see. So we might have to let Summer come and do some gardening. Can she just like plant these over here? Completely unrelated to any of our clan work. What are you doing, Sand Kit? How did you get over here? Oh my gosh, Shell, Sand, and Coral Kit are all playing out here in the dark. And I don't... What? If you guys go down on your levels, do you realize what's going to happen? Are they here with Mel, though? Okay, thank goodness. They're here with Mel. So it looks like Mel is with all of our kits and that they're playing in the edges of the territory. But night is coming. Mel is here. Get back over here. If your guys' motives go down while you are over in another territory, like, something really bad may happen, okay? I like, you may get, I mean, these shadows, this looks like a perfect place for foxes to pop out of the woodwork. Maybe even a really hungry raccoon. Like, get back over there. All right, come on, Glue Kit. I feel like everybody would have been gathered together. She would have, Mel's like gently chasing all of the kits back. Oh, thank goodness. Mel, you're a very good mother. Also, it looks like the kits have stumbled on a little bug. So Wave Kit, who's very excited to prove himself, has indeed found this little bug. Where's a good patch of them, we'll say. And he'll ask Mel to come and hunt them for him. And that doesn't count against their like prey searching, because these bugs are just out and about. And it looks like, yeah, Wave Kit's super excited. He's like, look at the bugs! Come and get it! Phew! Alright, so I hope all the kits are back. Good job, Mel. If their motives had gone down and they had been off the lot, oh boy, that may have ended very badly. Mel, can you not catch that bug? Okay, we're gonna have to... Hang on. What about this bug? Can you catch this bug? Alright, maybe she can. Oh, and it looks like Glow Kit wants to help with this bug too. Glow Kit, you go ahead and... Okay, Wave Kit, go make dirt before your motives go down. Yay, and Orso can do an extra hunt around here. Orso, where are you? Oh, and he just fought a snake. And I hope he's going to be victorious. It's not a brightly colored snake, so we won't consider it a poisonous one. Or excuse me, a venomous one. Pardon me, I can't believe I said that. That's one of my big pet peeves too, is when people call animals that are not venomous or poison when they mix up venomous and poisonous, and then there I was doing it. All right. Oh, I know what's happening. You guys, forgive me. I forgot to turn free will on. No wonder no one was taking care of themselves. Taking away their free will was making it so that all of our precious little ones were at risk. Oh my gosh, run for it, little ones. Frolic. Take care of your needs. I can't do it all for you. Darn, and Petal Star missed out on a hunt. We probably want to work really hard to try to get as many alpha pets as we can. So to take care of our warriors, make sure that they train, they earn a lot of lifetime experience, because being an alpha pet and a talented warrior can make the difference between saving a clan or like having them fall apart. So that's very important. Did Mel catch it? Yeah, all right. She caught a light beetle, which I think, I actually think Mel would not listen to Petal Star and save most of the insects. I think she would go ahead and just put them out. Oh, look, and there's a little gray kit. Gray kit, please tell me you didn't break the bug. Okay, thank goodness. Gray kit, you are hungry, so why don't you come and eat this one? And then Mel, I feel like Mel's really doing a good job of like watching over all of the kits. So I'm gonna bring her over here and, oh, look, I think Sandkit would just get really excited because there's more bugs over here. So maybe Sandkit found more bugs. Look at little Blossom Kit. She just tripped over herself. She's very small. So when it comes to who's the oldest of the kits in this clan, it's going to be, I think Bumble and Bee are they're a little bit younger, but pretty close in age. Wave Kit, Frog Kit, and Minnow Kit are some of the oldest, but it's hard to tell because Frog Kit is a lot smaller than Wave Kit, and Wave Kit and Frog Kit, and Frog Kit and Minnow Kit are very small. They're very small built. Wave Kit is a lot bigger than a lot of the other cats. But I believe Shell and Sand and Glow and Coral are all about the same age. And then Bumble and Bee. And then we have Blossom is the second youngest, and then Mint and Gray are so young that they really cannot play like the other kits. Normally they should just be in the nursery with their mother Mel, who's always up to sneaky things. Mel, I literally don't have any idea what she's doing, but I think it's pretty hilarious. And Glow Kit is just, oh, Glow Kit's feeling lonely too, and now he's taking a nap. And see, Blossom Kit is eating. She needs to hurry with that, because if her mood gets any lower, we're in big trouble. Because hunger is one of the most dangerous things for a kit to have low motives about for the roles. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and her hunting goes up when she eats prey? That is so cool. There you go, Blossom Kit. Now you're okay. That makes me pretty happy. You can't use the litter box yet, but oh, you've got such pretty eyes. Does anyone want to do anything with Blossom Kit by any chance? Because she's really precious. And I would love to have somebody give her a little nuzzle. Anybody? Anybody at all? There's so many kits that they can't even decide. Mel, well, let's have Mel come over and maybe just like give her a little sniff and a little social just to make sure she's okay. And let's see. And there's Wave Kit, and he's waiting to play chase. And Sand Kit, I do think found, let's see, what are you doing? Okay, Fern Creek stalking for prey. Oh, Fern Creek! I know you're the deputy, but you're about to like fall to pieces. And I don't know about this. Did you catch any prey? Just one scarab beetle. Curses. That's not going to help us. Oh, but she found a snake. Oh, and it's a brightly colored snake. So if she fails to catch it, I actually have to roll to see if she gets hurt, usually. Oh, no! Oh, no! What just happened? Oh, no! Coral Kit is still super lonely. And now it's just her loneliness. Do I have to do anything about that? Oh, not yet. Her loneliness is deepening, though. So I rolled again to see if it's going to trigger, like, a negative event. It does not. However, it's worth noting that she is supremely lonely, and it's maybe having a nightmare. So we're going to say she's having a nightmare about how Branch Clan failed to come and find them. And who does she have the highest relationship right now with? With Gray Kit and Otterslip. So she does miss her mom. But she wants to be friends. And Glow Kit, she doesn't even have a very high relationship with her brother anymore. Who knows? Oh, and Petal Star? Of course. Of course, Petal Star. Finally lifting a paw to help assist the clan in gathering food, catches an assassin beetle, which I cannot feed to the kids. That's a toxic poison beetle. Oh, thank goodness. And maybe thank goodness. I mean, if you're a Fern Creek fan, but Fern Creek has actually caught an emerald tree boa, so we can put down a little bit more food. All right. Ooh, and Dawnheart. Dawnheart's a really good hunter. She caught another lizard, so we can try to keep all of these kits fed. However, our warriors are getting really fatigued. I'm getting a little worried. Also, Mel wants to socialize with Gray Kit, who is actually her kit. So I think that would be a good idea. But I feel like Sandkit's really agitated about these bugs because, you know, Petal Star said, hey, we need to collect the bugs. And so Sandkit wants to show off with some of the bugs that Sandkit found. So it asked Mel again, will you please catch it, look what I found, catch it. Because whatever kits are nearby. So far Wave Kit and Sand Kit are the ones who have really helped to discover new bugs, even if the warriors have to be the ones to go out and get them. And we're gonna let Mel try to catch that little bug. Jasper Gaze needs to wake up and eat, most likely. Did you catch any food? Jasper Gaze, I don't think Jasper Gaze actually did any hunting yet. I don't think so. So I'm gonna have him wake up. He has 7. I would have remembered if I gave him the ability. So we're gonna wake him up so that he can eat. What's going on over here? B-Kit's coming to eat. Oh, thank goodness. Good job, B-Kit. Oh, you tripped too. That's so cute. And Sandkit. Oh, Sandkit's light beetle didn't get caught. Phooey. Sandkit really wanted that. And Mel wants to go ahead and sleep. Does she want to sleep or nap? She wants to sleep in the pet bed. So we're going to let her do that. And I'm actually going to bring her kits closer to her because they should be in the nursery when their mom is. Oh, but Gray Kit's coming to eat the snake so that he can get some food. Where's the other one? Hello? I'm like shifting kits left and right trying to find the ones I'm going for. Oh, there we go. All right, Mint Kit's already in the nursery. Aw. So we're going to wake Mint Kit up to scratch. Oh, Mint Kit, do you have Orso's eyes? No, Mint Kit, wait. Mint Kit. Oh, because I don't know. Oh, and Orso caught a ladybug. Well, yeah, actually, I said Orso's eyes. Yeah, because Orso is Mint and Gray Kit's dad. All right, Orso, you go ahead. We're going to let you relieve yourself and then do your last hunt in this territory. And for you, Summer, I just need to get you out of the way. The spirit of the land, if you guys caught the hint, might start showing what she actually can do pretty darn soon here. But I need to make sure that her skills are good. And otherwise, I need to get her just kind of like out of the way. Okay, she can't read that anymore. I'm gonna have her get a gardening book just to have her do something, because we always have Willow gardening. Willow is the spirit of the land for Moss Clan, and we always have Slate fishing, and he's the spirit of the land for Branch Clan. So it feels, for poor Summer's sake, it feels kind of weird not to let her just go ahead. There we go. I'm just gonna leave her to do some hunting. Oh, a honey pot ant. That's really good for any like breathing disorders and any issues. Petal Star, why are you catching all bugs? We have to feed these kits somehow. Bugs and water beetles. Oh my gosh. Well, we're getting a little teeny bit of food, but it's not gonna last very long at this rate. We need some real food. I'm gonna have to start sending the cats out and about. All right, Fern Creek is relieving herself. Can she do any hunting? I think, did she do all of her hunting? She did all the hunting she can do here. And she really needs a nap. So I'm going to send her to the edge. I think she wants to get away from all of the kits for a minute. We'll send her over to the edge of the territory. She really needs food. All right, can she eat this bug? Oh, the children have broken, the kits have broken the bugs again. Curses. All right. Well, Fern Creek really does need to eat, or else she's going to have bad motives. And as much as some of you are not Fern Creek fans, I do have to be aware that we're kind of working with the deputy of this clan here. So I do need to make something happen. All right, so far so good. Our prey pile is still verging on empty, but Petal Star really seems determined to focus on collecting. Oh, Spotted Turtle, Thornheart, you are like the best hunter in the clan right now. I am so proud of you. And Dawnheart's also getting kind of low on social, so I think the warriors want a break as soon as they can get it. But Petal Star, instead of focusing on catching things that might be a little more sensible to feed all of our kits, seems to be very concerned and adamant that we need to collect as many insects as possible. The rarer, the better. And she has actually done that with a few of these. So apparently the medicine cat is going to be back soon. And maybe she and the medicine cat do something with these bugs, eh? We'll have to find out what it is. Is it just healing? But why would she need that to refill the prey pile? There, I hope I gave you enough hints. No, Fern Creek! Oh, curses. All right, she has got fleas. She is exhausted. And no. Ugh! Fern Creek hissed as she stumbled over her paws, then staggered to the side as she scratched frantically at her pelt. Around her, the other warriors of Meadow Clan were also staggering on their feet as they searched again and again under the bushes and through the tall grasses for what was an increasingly scarce amount of prey. They had all exhausted themselves trying to gather enough prey for the kits, but still the prey pile remained nearly empty, and the kits had begun to wake complaining of hunger. So she had pushed on and on, scratching with increasing anger at the biting fleas on her pelt. But now those scratches and her exhaustion tugged like furious bites on her mind. Fern Creek. Petal Star's calm voice cut through Fern Creek's anger, as usual. With a soft purr, Petal Star gently pointed her head towards the medicine cat den. Go and rest. You have pushed yourself too far, it seems. Willow-Eye will be soon to heal you, and to help with the other matters at hand. Alright guys, so Fern Creek did have a kind of consider it a medium bad role that was reacting to a temporary condition. So she didn't have like a permanent health condition role. She didn't have a role with anything that would affect like her relationship or her skills, just a temporary condition. So she is going to be out of commission, especially if she doesn't get healed for about a few days. These fleas have to go before she can start healing up, and she has a severity of 50% on the scratches that she has inflicted on herself. So those need to not get infected. They'll go away on their own in 5 days, but we could also use different things that the medicine cat will be able to use, like honeypot ants or some of the other like chamomile, to clean out the wounds and to heal her up so that she can recover faster. But she's out of commission for 5 days, which is going to be quite a while. And Jasper Gaze, why? Are you going to have the same problem? Oh my gosh, hang on, I'm rolling. No, Jasper Gaze is actually okay, just desperately hungry. Alright, so as long as Jasper Gaze's portrait color doesn't change from yellow to orange, we're good. But Fern Creek is out of commission until, let's see, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So she's out of commission until next Monday, which is a super long time. Those scratches are just making it so that she can't hunt as well as she should be able to. And so she won't be able to go hunting for a long time. And this is not the time for that, Fern Creek. Oh my gosh, Jasper Gaze, please wake up. Do I have any other food? Orso, you're the best. And even though we were supposed to save all of the bugs, at least I can give Petal Star the broken bugs. Curses. Kits, stop just looking. You gotta eat, not just look, kits. Because what happens is if a kit comes over to eat and then they change their mind, it'll break the food item so that they won't eat at all. So, phew, all right. That's a little bit of a mess. Even Petal Star is beginning to get hungry, but we're going to find out pretty soon that there's something very unique about her type of hunger. And then let's see, is that all my warriors? How are we going to survive? How are we going to survive? But, we have a chinchilla. It's a rare catch, and it could be used to cure fleas, actually, because it counts as rodent bile. But I think that we're kind of desperate for hunger more than anything right now. And when the medicine cat returns, a medicine cat can get rid of fleas by grooming another cat. So we'll have to see if we can pull that off. All right, let's get Jasper Gaze fed. That's going to be my goal. And then we will have exhausted, I think we have pretty much exhausted this area's prey for Wednesday. So that means that next time we come back to Meadow Clan, we're going to have to see what happens with the mysterious medicine cat. If we're able to keep all of the kits healthy, Coral Kit is desperately missing her clan. We actually had, but also getting bitter about it too. So if she has like another role where she's still lonely and she has like a yellow and it has a negative effect, there's a chance it could affect her relationships, and we might have a sudden severe drop in her relationships with her parents or with any of the other Meadow Clan cats, or excuse me, any of the other Branch Clan cats. So there's a lot going on, and we play with a lot of random generators and things just kind of happen on the fly. That's why I can never write ahead on this series. It keeps me on my toes. All right, so Jasper Gaze is getting some food. Orso is coming over to get some food. You go for it, buddy. You have totally earned that. And everybody is beginning to get fleas, which is not good. And Lavender wants to help get rid of the fleas by grooming her brother. Oh my gosh. And the warriors are hungry too. Yeah, things are getting a little interesting to say the least. It looks like disease is setting in. Look at all these fleas. It looks like disease and exhaustion is beginning to set in on our warriors. So hopefully we can do something to change that. But we'll have to see what will happen once we add our medicine cat of Meadow Clan in. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I definitely am being kept on my toes, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the other clans. Patience as we bring our plots together, and then I can watch right alongside of all of you guys as our random generators and everything else tells the story for us. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!